Hi, have you ever wondered why some people, they stick around in their organization for a long period of time? You know, some people sometimes they work for the same organization for, let's say, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 years. You know, it tends to be sometimes a puzzling phenomena. However, if we come to understand a particular concept related to business, which is organizational commitment, this concept will be able to explain this phenomena for us. Research in organizational commitment define commitment as a bond between the employee and the organization. However, the interesting fact is this bond can be described in three different characteristics. One can be effective, which is employees attached to their organization because of pure emotional reasons. For example, I like my organization personally, and I take a decision, a voluntarily decision, that I would like to be around for a long period of time. The second type is normative commitment, where employees take this decision to attach to their organization and commit because they have to, meaning my organization has developed me, has trained me, has promoted me, done me a favor, and I have to reciprocate with a positive favor. So I would have no choice but to be ethically bounded and take a decision to commit to my organization. The third type is the interesting one, which is the continuous commitment, where employees technically they commit to their organization because they don't have any other alternative to leave for. So for example, I've been searching for a job for a long period of time. I couldn't find an option that suitable for me or something that I really aspire or enjoy. As a result, I feel stuck in my organization and I stay. Now, the interesting fact is, although we commit for three different types of commitments, the fact remains is that each type of this commitment can be associated with a different time frame from our service. So, for example, generally speaking, young employees tend to commit to their organization because of continuous commitment, because they don't have an alternative option they enjoy to leave. The more we progress toward the career, mature employees tend to start to make a calculation toward, do I need to stay because an emotional element, something that I really enjoy working in this organization, or as an ethical reasons, I have to pay back whatever they've done to me. When we stay toward the end of the career cycle, employees tend to be more of emotionally and normatively committed to their organization. Now, the technical question is there good or bad in this type of commitment? The answer is no. This type of commitment, each one of the three, represent a psychological state that represent the type of the relationship employees describe their relationship with their organization. Now, if we want to focus on the idea of psychological, it means that is a feeling that actually makes us engage in such a commitment. After the break, we will be talking about how to improve and enhance such a relationship to be fruitful for both of the organization and the employee. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've said before the break that employees commit to their organization by three types of commitment. Effective, which is emotional; normative, which is I have to; and continuous, I'm technically stuck. Now, the idea, as we've also said, there is no right or wrong of the type of such a relationship. It's more of a psychological description of how do I feel toward my organization. The question remains, can we improve this relationship? The answer, yes. So for example, employees usually look for support and commitment from their organization. So as an organization, how do you reflect and provide your employees with support? So for example, you may train your employees, involve them in a development program and track. So how can we provide this? So for example, the organization can provide their employees with training, development, career growth, career track, supportive line management, committed senior management, motivate for engagement. When we combine all those elements together, employees would feel that there is something actually motivating my commitment to this organization. Now, the employee consciously and subconsciously will come to ask the following question. Does this reward an emotional attachment or a reward attachment where I need to pay back the organization such commitment? Now, if the organization, for example, trained me for 5 years on a development track where I come and become, for example, a senior manager, ethically speaking, it might be viewed, for example, as betrayal to my organization if I just leave for the sake of salary. So under this type of feeling, commitment will become, for example, normative. If I, for example, attach to my organization because I really like what they've done to me, I really enjoy and appreciate such a commitment and investment in my career and in my knowledge and skills and attitude, this becomes sort of a emotional attachment because I've done it voluntarily. Continuous, by all means, may be characterized as negative in terms of the organization and the employee, because at the end, this employee is stuck. Let us summarize. Being long in any organization does not necessarily imply that this employee is thinking negative about his or her career. Or maybe this type of relationship is not healthy. It's not necessarily at all to be this way. It might represent something actually deeper at emotional level. It might actually serve something how the employee actually feels toward his or her organization. It's more to a loyalty, commitment, emotional attachment. I really enjoy working for this organization. I want to be devoted to. Although some career theories propose that an employee would benefit from changing a job every 5 to 6 years. However, if we cascade this down to an emotional psychological limit, this might not be applicable, especially for employees in an emotional environment such as Arab environment. I truly hope that I've answered this puzzling question why people stay long for their organization, and now we know the logic and the ingredient for this answer. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.